Hello and welcome to Business Point on Global Television. We're live in the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Queen Agaba. Thank you for joining me. Now we'll take a look at the news on the business desk. Developers in the built industry have rejected the agreement reached between the federal government and cement manufacturers. At the meeting, it was resolved that prices of cement will be reduced to between 7,000 naira and 8,000 naira. The president of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Dr. Aliyu Wamako, said the reduction was not good for the economy. Cement manufacturers had on Monday agreed to sell a 50 kg bag of cement at a retail price between 7,000 naira and 8,000 naira depending on location nationwide. The National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, says the average price of a litre of kerosene dropped from 1,362.27 naira in December 2023 to 1,329.53 naira in January 2024. This is contained in the Bureau's Kerosene Price Watch for January 2024, released in Abuja. The report said the January price represented a 2.40% decrease compared to what was obtained in December. The NBS said the average price per litre of kerosene increased on a year-on-year basis by 15.27% from 1,153.40 naira recorded in January 2023 to 1,329.53 naira in January 2024. On state profile analysis, the report showed that Kaduna recorded the highest average price of 1,833.33 naira per litre of kerosene in January, followed by Benue at 1,766.67 naira and Niger State at 1,703.70 naira. Now, the National Bureau of Statistics says 11.94 billion litres of premium maltose spirit, petrol, were imported in the first half of 2023. The NBS stated this in its petrol products distribution statistics for half year 2023, released in Abuja. The report said the figure of 11.94 billion litres of PMS reported in the first half of 2023 amounted to an increase of 3.29% compared to the 11.56 billion litres recorded in the first half of 2022. It noted that 2.83 billion litres of automotive gas oil, AGO, also known as diesel, AGO, were imported in the first half of 2023. The National Oil and Gas Supplier Association of Nigeria, NOGASE, has attributed the high cost of petroleum products and automotive gas oil, popularly known as diesel, to the drastic rise of the US dollar over the naira. National President of NOGASA, Bennett Corey, made this known while addressing journalists on the state of the nation concerning issues affecting the economy. Kike Loma Okere reports that the association has therefore called on the federal government to remove the value-added tax being charged on diesel so as to reduce the amount spent by truck owners in transporting petrol.
Addressing journalists in Abuja, Nogusa President called on the Nigerian Port Authority (NPA) and the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency (NIMASA) to stop all payments on petroleum products in dollar in order to ease transportation of petroleum products. Okore noted that considering the problems associated with the removal of fuel subsidy, it has become imperative for government to do all within its power to alleviate the suffering of oil and gas suppliers, adding that there is need to address the country's exchange rate crisis as it is making it difficult to import petroleum products.
Removing of subsidy. We support the removal of subsidy last year when Mr. President removed the subsidy. We supported it. To today we support it, but the system is not working working well. Anytime dollar increases, the diesel increases that amount, which is wrong. We're facing two. Because there's no reason for you to be trading on dollar in the first instance. You don't need dollar. You need Naira. Naira is strong. It's a big country, a strong country.
He further called on the federal government to declare a state of emergency on refinery, saying there is need to tackle on ending delay in their takeoff, urging the government to fix a price for the dollar regardless of the inflow.
Problem that is holding most of these refineries, modular refineries, to come up full capacity is this exchange rate. So the answer to it is that the government should come out and tell Nigerians, this is how much dollar is. Not this window, or whatever they call it on the radio and the TV, window, forest, or whatever. Let Nigeria, let the government come out and say 500 naira to a dollar, or 200 naira to a dollar, whatever rate that they come out with, they should stand. Whether the price, whether the black market is going 1 billion naira, it should not bother Nigeria. Let them come and fix one, then peg it 750 naira as they said in their budget. So they'll work with 750, and then the crude oil that will be sold to Nigerians, the Nigerian refineries, modular refineries, will be sold at 750 naira per dollar, convert it, and they will pay in dollar. I will pay in naira, sorry.
The association further appealed to the government to intervene in fixing the deplorable condition of roads in the country, following the flooding that has affected some section of the road.
Is that we concentrate on road to reduce the rate that we maintain our trucks, vehicles in Nigeria. You are talking about the dollar. You will agree with me that 70% of our dollar go to spare parts. And these spare parts are vehicle spare parts. And it's dollar that is going. You are now asking, where is this dollar going? Where is it? No, it's not oil. If you fix the road, and the road is good, vehicle will spend like 10 years, no spare parts.
Nogosa, however, urged the federal government to reintroduce and strengthen Petroleum Equalization Fund to enable marketers recoup and reinvest their funds for the benefit of the industry and the economy. Kikelomo Okeri, Global Television News.
The federal government is planning to raise $10 billion to improve liquidity in the foreign exchange market. The naira fell to an all-time low of 1,850 naira per dollar at the parallel market. President Bola Tinubu, who was represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, disclosed this at the inaugural Public Wealth Management Conference in Abuja. The Ministry of Finance Incorporated organized the event with a team championing Nigeria's economic prosperity. The Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communications, Stanley Nkwocha, explained that the federal government set a goal to raise at least $10 billion in order to increase foreign exchange liquidity, a key ingredient to stabilize the naira and grow the economy. Now, the about 2-day suspension of operations with respect to the lifting of petroleum products by the Nigerian Association of Road Transport Owners, NATO, has been called off by the oil transporters. NATO confirmed this in Abuja after the intervention of the federal government through the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Heineken Lokbobiri, as well as the President of NATO, Yusuf Othman, told journalists the stakeholders in the downstream oil sector had reached an agreement to increase the freight rate of petroleum transporters and to gradually settle other concerns raised by the tanker operators. Now, the federal government through the Central Bank of Nigeria has again raised the exchange rate for cargo clearance to 1,605 naira per dollar. This is coming days after the rate rose to 1,515 naira per dollar and later dropped to 1,472 naira per dollar. Between January and now, the rate has risen a couple of times. It was moved from 952 naira per dollar in December to 1,356 naira per dollar and was moved to 1,413 naira per dollar before it went to 1,444 naira per dollar. The rate moved to 1,515 naira before finally getting to 1,605 naira per dollar. The United States has urged the federal government to prioritize investment in agriculture to tackle the prevailing food crisis and the hunger pummeling the country. The U.S. Chargé d'Affaires in Nigeria, David Green, said the leveraging on abundant agricultural potentials remained a crucial way to bolster food security and fast-track Nigeria's socio-economic development, including the creation of job opportunities. Green, who spoke on Wednesday at Ikbao, Ekiti, in Ikole Council area of Ekiti State, during a visit by the U.S. Embassy to the 15,000 hectares Agbeyawa Farms, a private initiative of Cavista Holdings, urged Nigeria to harness its abundant arable land, fertile soil, and favorable weather endowment to provide food for the citizenry and as well export. He urged federal and state governments to take a cue from Agbeyawa Farms, which had greatly tapped into the economic potentials of large-scale agriculture. And that's it on what's happening in the business world. We'll bring you more updates in our news bulletin. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll look at FX volatility in Nigeria. Please stay with us. Many thanks for staying with us. Now let's look at a compiled business report by Kike Lomo Okere.
Sales from investors as the foreign exchange market continue to dampen mood. The free fall of exchange rate of the naira to dollar in the currency market is making naira dominated investment unattractive, which further inflict a 1.30% loss to the equity market. It was observed that traders sold off some of their blue chip equities, particularly in the financial and industrial goods sector. The insurance index went down by 3.89%. The industrial goods counter lost 3.62%. The banking space shed 2.37%, and the consumer goods counter depreciated by 0.87%, while the energy sector appreciated by 0.21%. When trading activities ended at the day, the all share index crumbled by 1,332.56 points to close at 101,060.67 points versus the previous day's 102,393.23 points, and the market capitalization retreated by 729 billion naira to settle at 55.299 trillion naira, compared with Monday's closing value of 56.028 trillion naira. Investors' sentiment remained weak, according to analysis of the market data, as the bourse finished with 43 price losers and 8 price gainers, representing a negative market breadth index. A total of 256.2 million shares valued at 6.6 billion naira were transacted at the exchange yesterday in 8,783 deals, compared with the 273.9 million shares worth 7.4 billion naira traded in 9,688 deals in the preceding session, indicating a decline in the trading volume, value, and the number of deals by 6.46% and 10.81% and 9.34% respectively. Transcorp closed the day as the most active equity with the sales of 39.8 million units for 528.5 million naira, as UBA traded 26.0 million units valued at 624.5 million naira. Fidelity Bank exchanged 25.5 million shares worth 270.5 million naira. Zenith Bank sold 21.0 million equity for 750.5 million naira, and GTCO transacted 13.8 million stocks valued at 535.5 million naira. In January 2024, there was a 39.11% increase in the average retail price of automotive gas oil, which is popularly called diesel, year-on-year, rising from 828 naira per litre in the same month last year to 1,153 naira per litre in January 2024. Additionally, there was a 2.34% increase on a month-on-month basis, with prices rising from 1,126 naira in December 2023 to 1,153 naira in January 2024. Data on the regional average price for the automotive gas indicates that North Central Zone recorded the highest price at 1,205 naira, whereas the North East Zone reported the lowest price at 1,074 naira in comparison to others. Price of diesel varies across the country due to certain factors such as transportation demand, especially since the product has been deregulated. Telecommunication operators in Nigeria are preparing for a tariff increase for voice and data services, reflecting the current economic condition. A cost-based study by KPMG, commissioned by the Nigerian Communication Commission, is nearing completion and is expected to recommend higher tariffs due to various economic pressure, including high diesel costs and the depreciation of the naira. Telecom officials emphasized the urgency of the tariff revision, warning that delays could jeopardize the visibility of telecom businesses. The Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency, SMEDAN, has launched the SELECT document aiming to enhance the visibility and marketability of made-in-Nigerian products. The SMEDAN SELECT program is deliberately designed to promote top-quality made-in-Nigerian products across various sectors. The initiative seeks to widen avenues for investors' engagement and market expansion. Charles Odili, the Director General of SMEDAN, underscores the importance of micro, small, and medium enterprises to the Nigerian economy, noting their vital contribution to job creation and gross domestic products. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News.
Many thanks for staying with us. And that's it on Business Point. I am Queen Agaba. Thank you for watching and see you again.